the Houston Texans. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Play action here. Mahomes, he's going to air one out right away. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action with Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That is George Karlaftis. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go. Out of bounds.
At the Texans' 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Forced to his right. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
All right.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down for Houston.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Up the sideline to the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score. Chiefs 21, Texans 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, nice job by the return team as he takes us across the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On first down, it's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
118. What's up?
Throwing is Stroud. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
2J.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So after one, it's the Chiefs on top. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Will Anderson on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Mahomes back.
The Texans 11.
Reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On third down, Mahomes. That one incomplete. Hubbard standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some different...
And he'll take it on in. I Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's their punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This brought him out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jonathan Bernard in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Stroud. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. prevents the big play.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Texans first down.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, Stroud.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a couple. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up third.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Stroud to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
On the quick.
To throw is Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the first down, Chiefs.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
A gain of 17 yards.
Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's first and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are going to extend their lead.
Texans 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Already.
Back to throw, Stroud. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Oh, Eddie.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Nike tax. Let the hot, let the hot.
Here's Stroud. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. Run after catch.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They go play action with Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point attempt still to come. His kick is good. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
42. Texans 21. Harrison
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Here comes Worthy to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston. They'll go play action with Stroud. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Now, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
118. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And he'll get about 5.
Isaiah Pacheco, the Chiefs ball carrier. C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. Now, Mahomes. Going up top. That is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. Pickup of 46 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just it.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's hard. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Stroud. And this ball incomplete. incomplete on third down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Buggy. 19 Texans. Why, Tony?
They'll go. It's Stroud. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
Out of the gun. Here's they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall
and
on
for
it.
a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And you wouldn't know that he was a defensive player based on that catch and run. I mean, that was a fantastic play by him to save some points while also giving your team great starting field position on their next drive.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Stroud going to set up the throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
To the sideline.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
43. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
26 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. And now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there. 3rd down and 9.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught by Bryant. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt where I'm going with it. I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game. They're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's the option, running right. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
To throw is Mahomes. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Chiefs in field position to start this drive.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Edo Blue.
On first down, it's Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. George Karlaftis. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
Let's go. Black, 95.
Second down throw for Love. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to have a Texans first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
First down.
Blue
First
strike.
and 10 at the
Let's go now.
29-yard line.
Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Second and 10.
Flight blue. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
No, 52.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hut.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they smacked him down. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. And that's not officially ended, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. With the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. So it's a win